Big One Piece manga spoilers incoming. Rank these 4 from weakest to strongest. Now with the reveal of Rocks, we have some crazy stuff to talk about. Now, of course, Rocks has to be one of the strongest pirates of all time, and him being Blackbeard's father just proves that to us. I still think that these 4 are so incredibly close in strength that this is going to be very controversial, and I would agree with almost any ranking, but here's what I got. But before I start, let me say I'm taking all of these 4 at their primes, aka God Valley. I think they were all probably in their prime at God Valley, so let's just get that out of the way. And number 4, I have Garp. Using the current story of One Piece, I think it's fair to say that Pirates versus Marines, just in general, the Pirates always reach a higher ceiling of strength. Yes, Garp was going toe-to-toe with Roger. Yes, he's probably the strongest Marine of all time. I think there is a little tiny bit of strength in discrepancy between these characters where Garp never probably reached the insane heights that these 3 did. Yes, they are all 4 relative to each other, but if I had to pick a last place, it would be Garp. At number 3, I almost had him at number 4, I have Whitebeard. I never understood why people said Whitebeard was stronger than Roger. I understand that he's definitely in that legendary class, and he had a way longer career than those guys, so I totally understand where it's coming from, but I just cannot put Whitebeard over Rocks and Roger. These 2 lines of blood define the world of One Piece for generations to come. Whitebeard had a giant effect on the One Piece world and is one of the greatest characters of all time, but he just does not have the star power and the lasting impact that these 2 do. I'm not dissing Whitebeard here. He is still insane, and he's above Garp in my opinion, but compared to these 2, who are probably the 2 strongest pirates of all time, apart from Shanks, which you should go watch my YouTube video about, I just have to put him at number 3. And this is where I'm probably going to get some hate comments. At number 2, I have Rocks. Yes, which obviously I should just say Roger is number 1. Yes, I know that these 2 on the bottom here had to combine forces to beat Rocks. Here's my argument for Roger being the strongest. I think, number 1, that Garp was not as involved in this fight as people say. I think the world government sort of just thrusted his name into the headline because they couldn't say that Roger saved them, right? He was the, future to be Pirate King. It would have been really bad for their PR. But also, Roger is Gold D. Roger. He was introduced in episode 1. He defines the story of One Piece. He's the pinnacle of what any character has ever done, apart from maybe Joy Boy. I just cannot, in my right mind, put anyone above Roger. I know that I said I'm taking all of them at God Valley and all of them in their primes, but you have to remember that Roger was like a rookie at God Valley, and he still went on to defeat Rocks and become the strongest pirate in the world. I just think he's the pinnacle of what you can be in the One Piece world, and it's stupid to put Rocks above him, especially when Rocks lost.